students. Welcome to our conference. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Miss Brown.
How was your day?
This was a pretty busy day. I had to go to the store and clean up the house, but I got to read a book today for the first time since Macy was born.
That's wonderful. We had a busy day today too. I don't know if Macy had a chance to tell you, but we did finger painting today of our families. When they dry, we're going to put them on our family wall over there.
Good, I know she likes to paint.
So you have two other daughters in your family that go to this school as well, don't you?
Right, they're who usually helps me drop off Macy. One's in 4th grade and the other's in 6th grade.
Well, Macy's doing very well at school. Her favorite time is circle time. And you know what she likes best? To raise her hand and share what she did with her mom last night.
I'm glad she raises her hand and talks in class.
Yeah, I could tell you worked at home with her.
Well, yeah, we worked on letters and numbers. I wanted to make sure she was ready for school.
And I can tell you worked with her. There is one concern that I have, however. Macy's having a little more trouble than the other children adjusting to school. I do have one concern about Macy, and that's why I called you today. She's not adjusting as quickly in the mornings at drop-off as I would like her to. Sometimes she cries up to 30 minutes after you leave. And I don't like any of my students to be upset, and I'm sure you don't want Macy to be upset at school. So I was wondering, is there any suggestions that you have that we could help Macy at drop-off time?
Well, why do you think she's so upset? Is it something that you do first thing in the morning or some kid that she's having trouble with?
Oh no, it's nothing like that, I'm sure. This is a normal concern with a lot of children. They just have separation anxiety when they've been at home with their mom, or it sometimes even happens when they've already been going to school. I do have some suggestions, but have you ever left her, like, at Sunday school or to go play with children? And do you have, how did she adjust in?
Well, when we first started Sunday school, she did kind of get upset when I would first drop her off. So I would just tell her that I would be back and what time, and then I would give her a kiss and I would leave. And the teacher never said she had any trouble after that.
Okay. Well, school lasts a little bit longer, so maybe, it's not this exact same as Sunday school, but we can always let her know that you're coming back as soon as possible, and that's what we always do at school. I do have some other suggestions, like I said. One thing that we can do is give her a visual schedule when she comes into school, or she could also use the picture that we painted today of her family, or you could bring one from home so she could have a picture of you to, help her not get so lonely. And I also printed you off some articles from the internet. Let me go get those for you and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's a visual schedule I talked to you about. The first step is if you drop her off, she would say goodbye to you or her sisters and has a picture of her with a sister. And then the second thing, she hangs up her backpack. And then she could get the photo, either the one we painted or the one you bring from home. So all she has to do is find a center to play, and then the bell rings and class starts. I just think if she had a visual schedule of what's going to happen right when mom drops her off, that would ease her concern about, oh, mom just left, what's going to happen now? Because throughout the day, she doesn't have any other problems. Like I said, centers is right after she adjusts, and she participates very well. She articulates well. She talks during the group. So I'm not concerned about her development. I'm just concerned about how she's, adjusting when you drop her off at school.
So you think I should walk her in instead of her sisters maybe too for a while and talk to her about that this is what we're going to do first and show that to her and get her started
Yes,
first?
ma'am. We can send this home with you today so you can talk to her about it at home. You guys can get a picture together, make it a big deal. We're getting this picture of her school, and you're going to have your schedule, and we're going to have a good drop-off at school every day. I also printed you off a couple articles from the internet. One was printed recently in U.S. Weekly. It was just about how our kids are going back to school and dealing with separation and anxiety.
Okay.
And the other one is the same thing. It's just from another website. It helps you understand what separation anxiety is and gives you a few tips to help combat that.
Okay.
So I'm going to send those two home with you today.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No, I think if I talk to her and maybe maybe I've just been expecting. So I think maybe I need to just come in with her for a little while and introduce her to this drop-off schedule. And I didn't realize she was upset when she got in with her sisters, because when she got out of the car, she seemed fine. So it must just be the fact that she doesn't understand what was going on or when I'd be back, because I was just telling her, goodbye and kissing her. Maybe I needed to be telling her more when I would be back, and maybe I didn't have, the other girls didn't go through this, so I didn't expect Macy to have trouble with it either. So I think I can do this. We can talk about it, and then if it doesn't help, then let me know, and we'll just keep working on something else for Macy too, because I don't want her being upset when I drop her off.
I don't either, and so I'm glad we agree, and we will try this first, and I'm sure she will do fine. Thank you for your time today.
All right, thanks for calling me and letting me know. I appreciate it.
Okay.